A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the MCG.
We're looking forward to a pre-season match today
Between Richmond and Essendon. With nothing on the line, it'll be interesting to see how these teams approach this match. We're about to find out what's changed since last we saw them play. And here come the visitors. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto. I like the Bombers. It's a great opportunity for both sides to blow out some cobwebs and trial some things ahead of the season proper. The result today is secondary, but winning form is good form.
Thanks, Harf.
Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Draper wins the first ruck contest. They'll compete inside the 50. Right! Too big, too strong, too good.
A quick clearance out of the centre and an opportunity to hit the scoreboard very early indeed.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The first goal didn't take long. Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. Prestia, Hopper, it's come unstuck. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. That's a bit of a gift. He doesn't waste many. Good disciplined defence. Prestia, he's made a hot start to this match.
I think that was just a poor kick, but he's been penalised for insufficient intent.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Miller has pushed up. He's been busy so far. That's well played. Can anyone take a mark? A promising build-up amounts to nothing. He's got an option in the centre square. Drops the football. Redmond at close quarters. No way through there, and they'll reset. The two big men do battle. Durham, Roberts, Shield.
I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one.
Bombs it in. Kako drops into the hole and marks.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
He's off target, and he hasn't got the distance anyway. Draper, it fell into his arms. The Bombers with a chance for a stoppage goal. Draper got his palm to it. Merritt, Durham running in support. The Tigers are defending grimly. Draper looking for territory. Durham leading from the front. Caddy, it's a bad miss.
You must remember to kick through the ball whether you're 10 metres out. Or 50 metres out.
Flostone heads to the pocket. Broad pushes into space and receives the footy. Little one to half back. Trezise can keep it moving. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Miller, he's hit up the lead. Conservative ball movement, just biding their time. What's he got on offer? Layla marks on centre wing. Ralph Smith has a vice-like grip. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Trezise. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly. The Bombers in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
Not a lot on the highlights reel so far. It's been dour, but some of the tackling and other defensive acts have been great to see. The defensive side of the game has come a long way, even in the past 10 years. Every player on the field has to think defensively now, or they don't play.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Good ruck work. Ralph Smith, Taranto, McIntosh, Roberts intercepts the hand pass, delivers to centre half forward. He's lost it. Reed, Lynch, desperate to win it back. It's a deep kick, quick snap, and that's a goal!
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Bombers have had their lead reduced to a point. Draper has got on top. Langford. They've put themselves under pressure. Shield intercepts. Draper. Merritt. He's everywhere at the moment. Ralph Smith takes an excellent grab. McIntosh marks it centre half forward. Green all alone in the centre square. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Perkins. They've coughed it up. Throws it on the boot. McGrath cuts it off. Sees an opportunity and plays on. That's not ideal. McIntosh heads them off at the pass. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. It must be his birthday. Kicks to space. The spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Merritt says thank you very much. Ralph Smith, one step ahead. His field kicking is normally first rate. Merritt, Perkins getting involved. Hacking it forward. Right is the man on the spot and he's marked. He's kicked it like an arrow.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Bombers are doing enough to keep their noses in front. The big men fly. Prestia, quick kick towards centre half forward. Full, working hard and being rewarded. McIntosh. Mackay, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Ridley backs himself in. Big ball to be won here. Perkins wins the contest hands down. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Bolter is a rock in defence. Can they keep the footy this time? McIntosh has found some space. Bolter gets the kick away. That's an impressive mark. They need a mark. Nankervis takes a beauty.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
The margin's back to just a point. Draper has probably got the points at this stage. He's gone! Quality delivery by foot. Drives it inside the forward 50. They're a bit sloppy at the moment. He should be able to give them the lead, but that is not a good kick. He's missed.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Ridley with the footy. Neither side able to break the deadlock as we reach half-time. Can anyone do so in the second half? Nankervis palms it down. Prestia, the defenders will be nervous. Reed saves the day again. I've liked his game today. Good work rate. Out wide with the kick. Mansell went bang. Pryor only knows one way. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. It's been a great duel between the two big men. The Tigers guarding the corridor. Pryor. Stoppage coming up on the wing.
2 rucks, please.
Draper wins it. Langford is a clearance beast. Bit of a nothing kick. Perkins kicks inside the forward 50. Bolter continues to be a thorn in their side. Can they get something going? Manages to find a teammate. He's been industrious. And that's a letdown. He's had little impact so far. Ralph Smith got a fist in. Prestia, Ross, Miller thought his way through it. The Tigers moving the ball well. McIntosh. Nankervis had his name written all over it. Can he impose himself on the match? Langford wins it back. Great mark. Doesn't often waste it. It's been paid, and I think we all knew it was coming. Layla, dangerous to leave on his own. Well-weighted kick. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Redmond in heavy traffic. Layla leads his opponent. They might be caught out on the turnover. Short! That one was always his. Chipping it around. No urgency. Ridley leading by example. Ball spills free in the tackle. Bolter runs onto it. Kako affects the turnover. He had prior opportunity. He doesn't waste many. McIntosh working hard and presenting well. They're in danger of a goalless quarter. Mackay is like the Rock of Gibraltar. He might have thought about the corridor. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Brown. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. McGrath will bail his team out again. Good aggressive ball movement. McIntosh clears the area. Got the handball away. Taranto goes goalward. And he's off target.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd missed more of those than he'd kick.
Ridley brings it back in. Mackay works hard to present. Layla runs onto it. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Nankervis! That's a big play.
For a little breathing space. Managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on? Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
This is anyone's game. There's little between the sides in contested ball and clearances, so if one side can get on top in those areas, it will go a long way to winning the game. No one's going to give an inch, though, and I think we may have a last-minute thriller on our hands.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Draper showing his skills. Langford, careful ball movement. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded. He's been quiet. Pryor read that one like a book. Ignoring the corridor for now. Bolter makes good contact. Who was he aiming for? Pryor got to the fall. Takes the logical option. Shield. Martin. He'll pump them into attack once more. That's a waste. And they're away. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Perkins, good use of hands. Langford, steadies, drop punt, goal!
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. Nankervis wins it down. Layla, that's careless. Draper, Roberts, Setterfield, under pressure, stripped of it. Takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
I thought I heard a fan yell out, blow the siren. The two big men do battle. Ralph Smith made the footy his. You can't afford to do that too often. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Bolter, where would they be without him? Lowers the eyes. McIntosh, he just keeps racking up disposals. It's come unstuck. Sees something he likes. Kicks to space. Anyone's ball. Layla runs onto it. That was almost handed to him. Martin. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match. Draper with a deft tap. Roberts onto it. Langford. The Tigers have been gallant. Can they get their noses in front? Nankervis wins it. Look at him go. Shield through the centre square he goes. Oh, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees. What a game he's having. Draper picks off the pass. Some indirect ball movement here. Good thinking and good execution too. Slick hands. McGrath takes them on. What's he got on offer? Hurried kick goes very wide. Broad gets back and should repel. Desperate stakes. Throws it on the boot. This will suck up more time. Catch me if you can, he says. They can't catch him. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
If you had any doubt before, you shouldn't now.
The Tigers are done for now unless something remarkable happens. Big clearance to win here. Ross, Prestia, got to go quickly. Time running out. Can they find a late goal? Redmond, read that well. His field kicking is normally first rate. They've put themselves under pressure. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. The Tigers will feel like they let that one slip. It was there for the taking, but they just couldn't get across the line. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half? The Bombers
Were very disciplined today. Loved how their midfielders helped out their defenders and how hard they made their opponents work for every opportunity. They fully deserve the win, but they might explore whether they can be a little bit more creative up front in matches to come.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Half.
That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.
That's the Bombers.